could have been just a normal joke if I used like frick or something like that. It becomes more serious, right? That's my idea. It could be dumb, I don't know, but same thing, right? I don't use curse words because I feel like I'd use that at the wrong moment. Edging, it's a word that, it's not a curse word, but at the same time, I don't want to use that. Like, it's a useful word, but if you know what it means, you know, it's one of those things. But, bro, where did we start? Sorry. I was talking about, let me retrace my steps, right? So about the other employees, right? My other half of the day. And then, I was, oh no, I'll just start from here. I was talking about, all employees. I talked about like Tesla, auto driving, right? Would you let it drive you? Fun fact, when Tesla, when they first released their cars, you could pour salt in a circle around a Tesla, and the Tesla would just not go. Or like the self-driving feature, it would just like turn itself off or something like that. But basically it took the white salt as lines, and because of that, it just wouldn't go, and it would be stuck. So you could make a Tesla stuck by pouring white salt around it in a circle. Fun fact. But did that, and talked to another cast member. What we talk about? Yeah, I think so we have a radio, right? Radio, we you do like, you know, you click on it, right, and then you speak, and then you unclick, right? That's the general idea, right? We have a channel called RTNP, which essentially everybody that's working in resort transportation parking, they hear that, right? So I get there, the guy I'm with, he's a great guy. I really enjoy this guy. You know, surprisingly mature for his age. I'm not. I am what I am. I am who I am. But this guy, right? He sounds like, it's wild because I just said he's incredibly mature. He's like, yeah, dude, let's do this. He clicks on it, he goes, and then he just turns it off, right? Or he just like, that's all he says. Then I grab my radio immediately and I go, and then I turn off, right? Now that might not seem like funny. It was hilarious at the time. Might not seem funny, but once you realize, right, that the entire RTMP parking heard that, and there's no greater message, right? It's literally just that, and everybody heard that, including the guests and the managers, like the head honchos. Dude, that's funny. And I was telling him how the other day, right, yesterday night, me and another cast member, another employee, we were just randomly stopping cars. I'll give you context, right? It's important to entertain yourself in parking, right? And how you entertain yourself is up to you. You know, for me personally, I enjoy talking to people, enjoy like giving them weird hypotheticals, right? Doing like my type of humor. Like, I work really well with new people, you know. And one of the things that I was doing with this guy was that if I saw a new car, right, dude, I stopped traffic. I stopped that one car, right? I looked at him. I said, okay, you're good to go. You're good to go, right? I held eye contact for like 3-4 seconds, right? I said, okay, you're good to go. Now the question is, right, what would you think? Because I would be really confused if I was in the car, right, and some employee stopped me for no reason and then just said keep on going. Like, it's like, why did they do that? And the thing is, I love the fact that there's, I did it twice. I did it once where I stopped the car, I looked at him for like 4 seconds, I sent him through, and I just like the idea, like they're just so, like, they left parking, like, why did you do that? Just so confused. I don't know. But I'm getting pretty tired though. I don't know, that was pretty much it. Like really quick at parking, that was pretty much it. Learned a bit about the union for Disney parking. Apparently, they want to give us a 75 cent raise, you know. And I'll tell you, me personally, I do not work hard enough for $19.90. That's how much I get paid, but like I work-ish, you know. Like the way I describe it is I get paid to hang out with the homies, and I will absolutely hang out with the homies, you know. Like some of my favorite moments ever have been at parking. You know, I talked about in another episode about my New Year's Eve, and I remember every person that was there. One of my only New Year's Eve that I remember was at parking, because I got paid to hang out with the homies, you know? Especially at night, because at night you're just watching people get off the bus, and that's pretty much it, you know. Other people deserve it, you know. I don't. Like my job is to bro-like, you know. I work at the night shift, so I'm pretty much just there to be there, just because they need, like when you get off, they need somebody to be there, so it's not like you're in an empty parking lot, you know. But so I learned more about the union, which is that they're trying to only give us a 75 cent raise, which again, I don't care. Like actually, I don't care. You know, other people care. Other people make it their own like cause, right? Because the thing is about work, which is that people make it their entire identity, you know? And not gonna lie, I've done this before, right? Because like whenever you talk to somebody new, right? Assume you don't work with them, you say, oh, what do you do, right? Oh, I'm a carpenter, right? Like, I feel like your person, like your identity can be linked as your, like, with your job. So a lot of these people that are still working here, parking after, you know, 10 years, this is their job. I mean, this is their identity. They identify as a parking employee, you know. So if they feel like they're getting screwed with like a contract, right? They're just gonna like be really snarky about it and be like care a lot, basically. Because in the paper I was reading in the Catella booth, you know, people were like, oh, they're investing $60 billion in Disney but can't afford to pay its cast members. Like, this is our fight. Like, I guess. I mean, it could be your fight. Like, it's not mine. Like, I don't care. You know? Like, you should use the opportunity in Disney parking to get a degree, get it paid for by Disney, and get out. That's what you should do, right? You have to do the hard things in life so you could do the easy things later on, you know? I have to work my butt off in the gym and take my protein every single day and go and destroy myself every day in the gym, for the most part, so I can reap the benefits of that. You know, I have to go and study stuff that realistically I'm not going to use, but I need to do that because it's going to pay off later, you know. And I have a nice and easy job in HR, you know. Again, it's not a fun job, right? I always tell people this, like always. Like actually, I always tell people this. HR, I don't think it's going to be a fun job, but it's going to be consistent. People are always going to need that, you know, human resources, you know, for labor laws, you know, conflict resolution, right? People are always going to need that. So at least for me, I know that I need to do the tough things, and it's like this is the tough part of my life, where I am performing, you know. I am under a time cap, you know, where I want to get certain things done by a certain time, you know. And it's tough, particularly for dating, because dating, you have to do it by a certain time. In my opinion, right? There's a certain time frame you have, and it's like you got to get it done in this certain. There's a time cap on that. Education, kind of, but not really. There's no time cap on that. But you know, like, you should get that done, because that's like you officially start your life, I think, when you get your first career job. You know. But I'm gonna call it right here. You know, not I don't have much else to say, and I don't know. My throat this entire time kind of feels like weird, just because I've been feeling sick over the past couple days. It's like if I take a full breath, like a full deep breath, I'm gonna cough. I'm actually gonna cough. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I take a full deep breath, I'm gonna cough, but I don't feel any other symptoms. I feel like the chills and like a cold, but I don't know, probably shave tomorrow, you know, get a haircut. But anyway, that'll be it for this one.